Assalamu alaikum. I'm Johnny here. You are watching MahZon. Today we talk about La Liga, Serie A, Premier League, and UCL and FA Cup competition. Let's talk about Premier League matchday 26. Everton versus Manchester United. Their draw. Manchester United share their point with Everton. Arsenal versus West Ham. West Ham win against Arsenal with 1 goals. ISP Town 1 and Tottenham 4. Tottenham win. Brighton win against Southampton with 4 goals scored. Aston Villa win against Chelsea with 2-1, 4 assists, and Asensio scored this amazing goal. Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest. Newcastle won with 4 goals and Nottingham scored 3 goals. Their win against 3 points. Manchester City lost again with Liverpool. They lost 2-0 and they lost 3 points with Liverpool. Matchday 27 will happen in next week. 25 or 26 February. Brighton versus Bournemouth, Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa, Chelsea versus Southampton, Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal, Tottenham versus Manchester City, Manchester United versus ISP Town, Liverpool versus Newcastle. And FA Cup, we can talk about FA Cup, Manchester City, Newcastle, Manchester United, Nottingham Forest, and other some club will join their FA Cup in next week. Let's talk about Serie A. Roma versus Monza match will happening tonight. This is a downfall for AC Milan. They are lost against Tirreno. Inter Milan score 1 goal and Tirreno score 2 goals. They are lost against Tirreno and they are lost against 3 points with Tirreno. Inter Milan win against Girona with 1 goal. Napoli lost against Como and there will be table top. Empoli lost against Atalanta. Atalanta we scored 5 goals against Empoli and they win 3 points. Juventus win against Cagliari. Result of matchday 26th and next week we can see next matchday 27. Atalanta versus Benfica. Napoli versus Inter Milan. This big match was coming next week. Roma versus Como. AC Milan versus Lazio. AC Milan versus Lazio. Juventus versus Hellas Verona. Serie A next week you can see these matches. Now we can talk about La Liga matchday 25. Sevilla versus Mallorca. This match will happening tonight. Valencia lost against Athletic Madrid with 3 goals and Athletic Madrid won 3 points against Valencia. Las Palmas lost against Barcelona and Barcelona scored 2 goals against Las Palmas and their Athletic club scored 7 goals against Real Madrid. Real Madrid win against Girona in their home, scored 2 goals, winning 3 points in their home. Granada won and Real Betis 2. Real Betis win against Granada, but Anthony see the red card. Next match will be happening Real Madrid and Anthony will miss this match. Real Sociedad 3, Leganes 0. Real Sociedad winning against Leganes. Day 26, big match was ended. Match day 26. Rayo Vallecano versus Sevilla, Real Betis versus Real Madrid, Athletic Madrid versus Atletico Club, Barcelona versus Real Sociedad, Osasuna versus Valencia, and Villarreal versus Espanyol. Matchday 26, we can see these matches 28 February and March 1 to 3. Spain have other competition like Copa del Rey. This is a semi-final. Athletic Madrid versus Barcelona and Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad. If Athletic Madrid win against Barcelona and other hand Real Madrid win against Real Sociedad, you can see one more Madrid derby in the Copa del Rey. And if Barcelona win against Athletic Madrid and Real Madrid win against Real Sociedad, see one more El Clasico in this Copa del Rey. Now you can talk about UEFA Champions League draw. Paris Saint-Germain PSG versus Liverpool, round of 16 knockout stage. PSG versus Liverpool and Club Boards versus Aston Villa. If Liverpool win and against Club Boards versus Aston Villa win, there will be 2 Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Real Madrid versus Athletic Madrid, PSV versus Arsenal. If Athletic Madrid win against Real Madrid or Real Madrid win against Athletic Madrid in round of 16, there will face Arsenal. Arsenal have been playing round of 16 against PSV. So you can see one more Madrid derby, Athletic Madrid versus Real Madrid in the round of 16 qualify. So Benfica versus Barcelona and Borussia Dortmund versus Lille. Benfica versus Barcelona, they face Dortmund versus Lille in quarter final. one more Bayern derby. There Bayern Munich versus Leverkusen and Feyenoord versus Inter Milan. Feyenoord win against AC Milan, and there is happening again in Italia. Club Inter facing Inter Milan in round of 16 knockout stage. Two league was happening in this match, and Bayern Munich versus Leverkusen. There only one team will be qualify in quarter final, and one team will be out. So Bayern Munich versus Leverkusen, this match will be amazing, and Feyenoord versus Inter Milan. This will be well fire if Inter loss against Feyenoord. This is the end of the Italian. Four team will be knocked out in the Champions League. You are come here for my ideas, but I am thinking about this game plan. I want to share with you. PSG versus Liverpool match will be winning Liverpool because of their form and winning in UEFA Champions League 7 out of 8. Their 100% winning rate was break by unless last game against PSG. So their two match will be happening, and I'll support Liverpool will be win against PSG. Club Boards versus Aston Villa. The Aston Villa will be winning this match with Club Boards. Club Boards winning against Atalanta, and this match was happening. Everyone want to see Atalanta will be face Aston Villa. Aston Villa, Simon, he was amazing coach, and I want to see winning the round of 16 with him against Club Board. Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. This is the Madrid derby in two league will happening, and Real Madrid want to fight. Real Madrid always want to avoid this knockout stage against Atletico Madrid. This is what it is. They will be face Atletico Madrid, and there will be face in La Liga against Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. So they have a 3 game in this 1 month. So this is a more important. Obviously, if they lost, there will be a knockout. PSV versus Arsenal. Their favorite will be Arsenal, but PSV was not. PSV lost against Arsenal home. They will be fight in their home. The Arsenal was favorite, but I want to win PSV in this match. Benfica versus Barcelona and Dortmund versus Lille. Benfica versus Barcelona. Previously one match was happening, and Benfica was really fried, but Barcelona was fight back and winning this match with 5-4, and they are winning 3 points against Lisbon in Benfica. So this match will be happening. Two league who was lost, they lose their trade, there will be lose their game. So Hansi Flick was doing amazing job in this season. Hansi Flick work amazing in this week, in this season. So I really want to winning Barcelona with against Benfica. Benfica have a rest 1 week before the UEFA Champions League matches, but Barcelona have a game plan with La Liga against Real Sociedad. There only 2 days off for this Barcelona. Dortmund versus Lille. Dortmund have a really amazing job in this season, but Lille win against AC Milan and Real Madrid in this season phase league. I want to see Dortmund this matches was favorite, but Lille will come back this match. You can see Lille will be come back with their player ability in this match. But Dortmund have lost their coaches. The new coach was arriving. If their team will be built up very well, and they will be beat Lille. Bayern Munich versus Leverkusen. Bayern Munich versus Leverkusen. This match will be amazing, and this will be derby for the Germany. Bayern Munich always the favorite, everyone, and there will be fight for this round of 16. Let's see who will be winning this match. Feyenoord versus Inter Milan. Inter Milan always favorite. There was only concede 1 goal in their phase league with 8 game. They only concede 1 game, and this is amazing for this Inter. They are not conceding, and they are fighting for these matches. So let's hope. Let's see Inter Milan versus Feyenoord matches. Feyenoord will be fight back, and their win against AC Milan, and there will be fight with Inter Milan. If there will, they will be finalist. So that's it. PSG versus Liverpool. This favorite is Liverpool. Club Board versus Aston Villa, and this favorite with Aston Villa. Real Madrid versus Athletic Madrid. This favorite with Real Madrid, and PSG versus Arsenal. This favorite with Arsenal, but I want to see the PSG win these matches. Barcelona versus Benfica and Dortmund versus Lille. I want to see Barcelona win against Benfica and Lille win against Dortmund. Bayern Munich versus Leverkusen. This is always a favorite team with Bayern Munich in their home, and there is a 2 match, and this will be knockout if anyone lost their matches. So Feyenoord versus Inter Milan. Inter Milan always favorite in this. There will be quarter finalist if they win these matches with next week 4 and 5 March. Hope so you enjoyed the video. Thanks and see you next time. Welcome. Tata. Bye bye.